What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today I just finished episode 8 of The Mandalorian, and it was phenomenal. And I actually loved the last 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. I pretty much liked the whole entire series, but I think that this series probably suffered from being split up week to week. And I've made this assumption before, and I don't have anything to base this off of other than the fact that it's just an assumption. But I feel like this series was probably meant to be released all as one, like a Netflix series where you can binge it all together. And then Disney made the decision to spread it out for marketing purposes, maybe to help promote The Rise of Skywalker, also for competition purposes because you have so many streaming competitors out there now, which was probably a smart business decision. But ultimately, I think the show probably flows together all at once if you binge the whole thing. And I'm going to go back and watch the entire series all together because there were some episodes that didn't feel as good as others. But I think if you watch this all together as what would it be, like a 5-6 hour movie, essentially is what it would equate to. I absolutely love this series. It's everything, and as I said in this tweet, it's everything that the Disney trilogy wanted to be, or at least claimed it would be. So let's break it down into the garbage nonsense that Lucasfilm has always pushed with this sequel trilogy, Disney trilogy. It has diversity. Yes, this does have diversity. This doesn't have forced diversity, though. This has diversity done the right way. You have developed characters. You have characters that actually have chemistry. You actually have characters that are believable, and it works. You've introduced new species, new droids. You have built these connections with these characters. You're making us care about the journey that they're on. And again, like I said, if you go back in the middle part of it, it was kind of hard to figure out what was going on with this series. But ultimately, once you get to the end, it makes complete sense, and it feels like Star Wars. We have a compelling villain. You know, it honors the lore. It honors the mythology. It is really good. The action is great. Everything about this series works for me now that we're at the end and we're able to actually, process the entire situation. Baby Yoda is fantastic. I know there was a lot of debate on, is this too, Baby Yoda heavy, things like that. If you watch this entire series, again, I haven't done it yet. I haven't watched it all together as a binge watching situation, but I feel like going back through that, it's going to make this entire full season even better. Everything with Baby Yoda, with Quill, everything. I love it. So I'm happy with this series so far. This was is it as good as I could have possibly imagined? Maybe not as good as I possibly imagined, but all things considered, this is definitely the best version of Star Wars that we've gotten under the Disney banner. There's no doubt about it. Jon Favreau definitely has proven himself as the guy that I believe probably should be in charge of Star Wars at this point. Obviously, Dave Filoni is an executive producer. I'm a big fan of Dave Filoni. This also does excite me for Clone Wars Season 7. That definitely excites me. Ultimately, the sequel trilogy, the Disney trilogy, I should say, is trash. It is garbage, and The Mandalorian only further confirms everything we've been saying about the Disney trilogy and the lack of connection to the characters, how it doesn't even feel like it's attached to Star Wars in any capacity whatsoever. And here we have The Mandalorian just knocking it out of the park. So great job to Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Deborah Chow. I think Taika Waititi directed this final episode. I loved it. I'm very, very happy. Overall, I will give this season an 8 out of 10. Maybe 8.5 when I binge watch it again, but a solid season of television. And once you really see this thing conclude, it really does work. And I love how we, reconnect with characters that we met earlier on the season, later in the season, because then that shows you, that develops that relationship you have with that character and the interest now. So it feels good to reconnect with them. 100% good job. Can't wait for season 2. And hopefully this is the type of these are the type of people we're going to have in charge of Star Wars as we move forward and we move away from the nonsensical Disney trilogy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.